Venus is going to square retrograde Jupiter. Now, Venus still isn't out of her shadow period either. So she's not, full of strength. She's moving at 44% of her speed. So
yeah.
so she's not her full speed. She's squaring Jupiter. Jupiter is asking for, for expanse, and Venus is looking for social aspects of the life to be addressed. So it's and they're both kind of hobbling along there. So I don't know how much this is going to be changing with both planets not as optimal as they could be, is what I'm trying to say. So still looking for goodness. This is, I mean, it is a square, so it's asking for tension. So something will need to be done.
Yeah, I always think of a hangover. But too much of a good thing sometimes. They are the benefics, but Jupiter is retrograde, so maybe you're not as enthusiastic as you might usually be. But yeah, that
Yeah,
Jupiter.
I like that with the overindulgences, because we were saying earlier with the new moon, and that Neptune kind of playing in there is overindulgence, and that could be playing. So if you're thinking about overindulging with food or drink, obviously you shouldn't. But be careful, because that Neptune is definitely in there for this whole 2 weeks.
Jupiter.
The Venus and Jupiter together, yes, they can help you with healing, and the tension does want you to do some activity. So if you're doing it in a positive way, that's good. But in a negative way, it could really wallop you upside the head.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like with Jupiter, the negative or not so cheery. Jupiter can be a little bit condescending at times, can be a little bit judgmental. So that's another possibility too, particularly with Jupiter being retrograde. Maybe, you're not as enthusiastic. Maybe you're kind of like, well, something that you've previously enjoyed, and that you're kind of like, well, I'm not sure I'm into that anymore and want to do that. And, maybe that causes issues with social relationships, perhaps. I wouldn't say, certainly that's not going to be for everybody, but that's a possible manifestation, I imagine. But look, they're both benefics. It is a square, but I would think more than anything, it's kind of just going overboard a little bit, perhaps. But yeah, that Neptune opposite that new moon, and that sun is coming up to oppose Neptune as well. So that could be problematic. We're not seeing ourselves clearly.